Watchmen is going to be HBO's next bet in franchises and an original series. Why did you guys pick Watchmen?
I think, the original IP has such a beloved fan base, and people adore it. It is sort of like, the grand high end of comics. And then Damon Lindelof, who is such an amazing talent, and we've worked with him on Leftovers. He obviously created Lost. Really had a vision to bring this to life in a way that it hasn't been before. There was obviously the Zack Snyder film, but he had an idea of sort of a way to bring it to life that would be really unique to HBO. And it's also a new sort of genre for us. We're getting into the sort of superhero genre in a way that we haven't before, and we've had amazing success with the fantasy realm, obviously with Game of Thrones. So it just seemed like kind of the next step for us.
So we're here at San Diego Comic-Con, and you guys have brought this Watchmen experience where you can be transformed just like Dr. Manhattan. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you guys came up with this, what you guys are doing here?
Yeah, so in our series, there are these giant, what we're calling phone booths, where people can call Dr. Manhattan. He's on Mars. That's not a giveaway. That happened in the IP. And they can leave him a message, and some people are mad at him. Some people wish he would come back. And they're cool. They're imposing. It's a thing that people, around here will be like, what is that? And what we wanted to do is we wanted to introduce this new thing from our series, but also connect it to the IP. So when you go inside, you will have an AR experience where, just like John Osterman, who exploded in the Gila Flats and then turned into Dr. Manhattan, you'll have an AR experience where that happens to you. So it's a beautiful meld of, you recognize this thing from the IP, but you're also like, what is this big blue thing? And it gives people a taste then of our series. So I think fans are just like totally digging it, and it's getting them really excited for what's to come.
You also did a really interesting thing that we just tried out. You can take a photo, you just pull out your camera phone and you take a photo of a card, and all of a sudden it asks you to tweet, and then the trailer gets tweeted at you the time it dropped. So I've never seen something like that. How did you guys come up with that idea?
Well, we knew we wanted to drop a trailer at Comic-Con, and the trailer that just came out is really for the fans. It is so many Easter eggs. It ties into the IP. There's a great moment where one of our stars, Jean Smart, comes up and introduces herself to Regina King and says, I'm Laurie Blake. And everyone should hopefully go, oh my God, Laurie Blake, that's Silk Spectre. Again, didn't give anything away. But dropping a trailer when you don't have a panel is really, really difficult, right? There's not a place where there's a giant screen somewhere. So we were like, what's a way that we can get it into the hands of the fans? And we had a lot of conversations with Twitter, and we realized that there was a way that if fans like a tweet, we can then tweet back to them at a certain time and place an asset. So these are hotel key cards that are at hotels around Comic-Con. You'll see in bars this, as well as there's a Dr. Manhattan version of this, and you scan it with your phone, you like the tweet, and we didn't tell people when they were going to get the trailer, but just 10 minutes ago, anyone on Twitter just got tweeted back the official Comic-Con trailer.
So there's so many streaming services out there. They all have different original series. How important is marketing and being at events like Comic-Con to get the word out about Watchmen and other series?
It's huge, because the people that we need to curry favor with first are the fans. If we get them on board and they show up, that's the best thing that we can do. And so you need to be at places where those fans are and give them things. When you leave this booth, you get 3 San Diego exclusive enamel pins. You're not going to get those anywhere else. It's giving fans things that they feel like we love them, we respect them, we value their opinion. And so being at places like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con are really important, because they're the ones who are going to be all over social media saying whether our show, did justice to this thing that they know and love.
So we talked a lot about the fans. How do you expand? And it's a beloved comic book. How do you expand past that base to go towards the more mainstream people who might not be as into comics?
100%. And I think that's a really big challenge with Watchmen. So we create a lot of different assets. And obviously this is specific to San Diego. But when we go out and produce trailers, the trailer that just dropped, again, has a lot of Easter eggs for fans, but we'll also make sure that we create assets that speak to that broader audience and the themes of the series, which I can't give away a ton of, but I think there are a lot of social themes that fans will relate to. Regina King is a huge star. She's an Emmy and an Oscar winner. She brings in an AA audience, which is really good for us. So it's making sure that, yes, we do these fun, cool, kind of niche things for fans, but we will make sure that there are relatable elements that our broader audience can attach to.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And when can we see Watchmen on HBO?
Well, the trailer said October, so I'm not going to give away the date. That'll be another reveal later on. But yeah, this fall, October on HBO.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.